hammer drill video that we did about 10 days ago. It's been very popular, and thank you for that, guys. I think it's got over 6,000 views, over 200 likes, over 150 comments, and in a lot of them comments, I saw, what, no Makita? This isn't a real tool channel because you didn't have Makita in the mix. What? You don't like Makita? Well, what's up with you? Makita's the best. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Thing is, I explained why Makita wasn't in the video. Later on in the video, because I did have their XGT 40-volt hammer drill, and I took it back the next day because it was that awful. So I kept getting all these comments. So I broke down and went out and got the brand new Makita LXT 18 volt, their latest and greatest, most badass hammer drill that they say. Model number XPH14, okay? Came with a 5 amp hour battery. That's all you're gonna get in Makita LXT. You're not gonna get any other better batteries. You're just gonna get regular 2008 battery tech. That's one reason why I knew not to put Makita in the mix, okay? But y'all want to see it? I hope it surprises me. I'm not going to sit here and give this a biased opinion. If it does great, I'm going to tell you it does great. If it does bad, well, you better believe I'm going to tell you it did bad, okay? So I hope it surprises me, but I got to say, we're already off to a bad start. You put the handle on this thing, it's as tight as it can go. I can't even turn it no more. I'm a really strong guy too. Watch, guys. You hear that? It's moving. The handle is literally moving. And the head is coming away from the plastic. That's why you hear that creaking. It has a ton of flex to it, okay? So far not so good. How will that hold up on the job site when you go and you rear down on a big old 10-inch lag and it wants to do the root and then go the other way? I don't know. Will this thing just break in half? Who knows? Brand new Makita hammer drill. We are going to be using a 1 1/4 Jorgensen paddle bit. We are in speed 2. We are in drill mode, and we are using a fully charged 5 amp hour battery. I'm going to be honest, guys, knowing my experiences with Makita, I will be shocked if this bit can go through this pressure treated 4x4 in speed 2. I will be shocked. All right, here we go. 1 1/4 inch paddle bit. I hope it does it. I don't want this to be garbage. It did it. It took a minute, but it did it. 1 1/2 inch Jorgensen paddle bit. We are in speed 2. We are in drill mode. Pressure treat 4x4. I don't know if it'll do it, but we'll see. It can't do it. Finger still on the trigger. You got about 3/4 down. Let's try another hole. Let's give it its fair shake. All right, it got through that one. Didn't even get halfway down there. Got 1/4 of the way there. See how wildly inconsistent it is? Let's go back in the same hole. Cut out again in the same hole. Can't even get it out, guys, look. Oh, and it dropped a bit. What do you know? a Makita tool, a Makita drill that dropped the bit. It's broke. It's broke. It's broke. We broke it.
It can't be broke.
It's broke.
Like Captain Dick.
Stop. It's broke. We broke it. Guys, we broke it on the 6th hole it drilled. Look, my finger's on the trigger. And the battery's already dead. That was a fully charged battery. It drilled 4 or 5 holes and the battery is flashing. And it's hot as hell. Hot as hell, guys. This was a fully charged 5 amp hour battery. And it's blinking at me, which means it's on its last dead leg. Luckily, we got another battery. All right, fully charged. 5 amp hour battery. Fully charged. Remember, this is what came kitted with this drill. This is what they said. Oh yeah, listen to the chuck. You hear that?
Sounds like it's stripped.
You hear that? It's stripped out, the chuck. Oh, look at that. I can turn it. Look at that, guys. I can turn it.
You got it on the highest setting?
Yes. Oh, I finally did the job there. I tell you what, all you Makita guys that come at me, I don't know how this holds up in the field when it can't even hold up into my basement drilling a couple of holes. You guys are either liars or you haven't bought the new stuff yet and you're still using your old stuff.
The old stuff is good.
Yeah, if you're still using your old stuff, I'm not arguing that, but this stuff is junk, guys. How did that battery die that quick?
Bad battery. There you go.
Every couple of holes, it just dies on you.
Yeah.
And it's like, it just drains the battery. Can't do it, guys.
Unacceptable.
Oh, it did it again. And the battery's blinking again. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. The battery is blinking again. Once again, after 3 or 4 holes, the battery goes completely dead and blinks and you're done.
From a full charge battery.
From a fully charged battery. So tell me again how this is a professional level tool. I'm not even go further with further holes. I'm going to just show you all the cheap components. I'm also going to show you what a Ryobi, a Cobalt, and a Hercules can do compared to this. How about the Cobalt XTR hammer drill? In drill mode, speed 2. Yeah, we're using an 8 amp hour battery. It is not my fault. Makita does not offer 8 amp hour batteries. Like butter. Didn't even warm up the drill. Like butter. The Ryobi HP hammer drill. 4 amp hour edge battery. 1 1/2 inch ordnance paddle bit. Speed 2 in drill mode. I'm gonna guess this is gonna match what the Makita did. May not get there all the way, but maybe 3/4. Yep. About 3/4 of the way down. I'll do it one more time. Actually, that's about 7/8 of the way down. Watch, guys. Watch. I'm not gonna go slow. There. That's all it had left. It had a little bit at the end left. We'll do it one more time. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. So Makita, why is Ryobi spanking you right now? This is probably the most comparable to the Makita. It's compact, it's lightweight. We are going to use a 5 amp hour regular battery on it. It will be in speed 2 in drill mode. This is also Makita's top competitor. And that went through a knot, people. I put it there because I knew there was a knot there. It chugged through the knot like it was nothing with a 5 amp hour battery. And guess what? I can drill with this drill all day long with a 5 amp hour battery, and it won't die on me after 4 holes. And last but certainly not least, the Hercules brushless speed 2 drill mode. Yeah, we're using an 8 amp hour battery, but guess what? All you Makita fanboys, contact your local Makita rep and tell them that you want them to make better batteries. So why is a $97 Harbor Freight special outlasting a $400 top of the line drill? What has become a very, very trusted name in tools, but let's be honest, they're just living off the past. Their tools are not good. I mean, you drill 4 holes and your battery goes into overload, completely drains, and you can't even back it out of the hole. Couldn't even finish the holes either. They have not fixed the chuck issues. Okay, you hear that? You hear that? Look it. Your drill chuck should not do that. So it's apparent they have not fixed the chuck issues. I proved it. It dropped twice in my holes that I drilled. Okay. Very underpowered. And this is their top of the line stuff. This is their newest model. Their battery technology is 20 years behind in the LXT platform. And the only reason why they even got okay batteries in the XGT 40 volt platform is because Bosch gave them the technology to go ahead and do so. So they're not innovating. All they're doing is coming out and saying, oh, look at our new tool. And it's a 20-year-old tool with cheaper components. They also use Phillips head screws to keep everything together. I will say the head of this is coming apart from the plastic here, and it's going to start wobbling. It started wobbling after 10 holes. So what is it going to do when you're on a job site all day long, grinding out a 10-hour shift? This thing ain't going to last through the day. You're going to need 25 batteries to get through 1 day's worth of work with this drill. I'd rather you go buy a Ryobi. We've proven that the Ryobi has more performance. The Hercules is better with a better warranty. The Cobalt is a better option with a better warranty. Why on God's green earth do people spend the money, $399 for the kit, on this? I don't know what it is, guys. It ain't because I'm a Makita hater. I want to like Makita. I want Makita to be good. Let's face it, Makita being a good tool company is better for everybody, but they just aren't right now. And I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, Makita fans. It's just the truth. And you either use your tools very lightly or hardly at all, and why you say your tools last 20 years. Now, if you got older Makita stuff from 20 years ago, all right, I'll give you that. That's some good stuff. But man, if you're buying anything today, I'm sorry, this is second-rate China crap. I don't know what else to say, guys. This is second-rate garbage. This is a $400 turd. $400 turd. This is the worst drill I've ever used. And if I didn't already make my worst tools of 2025 video, I would put this in my worst tools of 2025. Hell, we may put it in there. We are putting it in there. This is one of my worst tools of 2025. Absolute worst. Go ahead, give me all the hate you want. I don't care. I speak the truth and the facts. If y'all don't like it, kick rocks. All right, guys, for the people that do like the truth, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you on the next one. And why don't you become a member of the channel for 99 cents? I mean, that's less than $1. Think about it.